All right, here we go. Day 2. Yes. Okay, day 2. All right. Today we are downloading our divine, fierce, and wealthy, energetic blueprint. This is my kind of stuff. I'm so excited. All right, here we go. Oh, and I need to put this up here, copy and paste, share to your group. It is the League of Badass Butterflies. Here we go. Go live. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Where is my Rebecca? Rebecca. I know Rebecca's working. Rebecca's like, don't be calling me. All right, hold on. Let's see. Okay, there she is. Oh, Otter. Otter, thank you so much for choosing to join us today. I don't know why Otter shows up Sundays and other days. Like, nah, not coming. No part of this. All right, y'all. I'm just going to wait for Rebecca to come and join me and wait for everyone to, let's see, Rebecca, are you tagging at everyone? And you're not on Zoom with me. Let's see. So if you're here, will you please give me a little check-in and with a hashtag live or hashtag replay? That will be very, very helpful, please. Okay, up. All righty. Let's see. Who's with me? Anybody? All right. I know you all are shy. You all are not shy. Y'all are just fumbling around with technology. Rebecca's not here yet, and I don't know where my girl is, so it's weirding me out a little bit here. I'm going to close windows while I wait for Rebecca to join me. I'm ready. There she is. Hi, Kim. Hi, hey, Jessica. How are you? Good to see you. All right, y'all. Well, while I'm waiting for Rebecca, I'm gonna I keep saying that, like, while I'm waiting for Rebecca. Look, Rebecca is my anchor. And so when she's not in front of me, like she's not here, I'm kind of like, what do I do? That's her. She's here now. She's like, don't worry, Crystalline, I got you. All right, let me just fumble around and make sure I can get her the host, or make her my co-host. Make co-host, perfect. All right, now I feel like I can start. All right, hi everybody, it's Crystalline. I am a master spiritual life coach and a worthiness advocate for women. And I am here today with the Activate Your Divine, Fierce, and Wealthy Coach Challenge. This is a 4-day challenge that I've put together to help all of my beautiful badass butterflies make the decision to step into your power in the biggest, most badass way possible, to really advocate for yourself, to advocate for your soul, and to advocate for your heart's desire to be of service to the divine. And look, I know that you have a desire in your heart to be of service. Nobody on this call is trying to be a spiritual life coach because they think it's going to be a high-paying job. Not one of you has ever said that, has even said those words, I bet, okay? If you tell me your main reason for wanting to become a spiritual life coach in the comments, y'all. Please, just what's your reason for wanting to become a coach? Because I believe It's not about the money. It was not about the money for me. All I knew, and people would be like my dad being super practical, he's a dentist, okay? He's like, how much money are you going to make? How much education? Like, what is it? What's your return on your investment of time, energy, and money? And I'm like, I don't know. All I know is that I want to be a coach. And I'm imagining that you want to be a coach too. I became a coach because I had a burning desire to be of service to people. I suffered. I didn't want other people suffering. What's your reason for wanting to become a coach? If you don't mind, type your answers into the comments. Now, the other reason I wanted to be a coach, and this might be different for you, but I kind of think it's not. One of the reasons I wanted to be a coach was because I loved, I'm a little bit bossy. I'm not a little bit bossy, I'm very bossy. And I take great pleasure in feeling like an authority. And when I know something, I enjoy sharing it. And it's not like I share it because I'm arrogant, it's because I'm a channel. In case you haven't noticed, there's an energy that flows through me when I talk. Yeah, that's not actually crystalline. That's crystalline channeling the energy that walks with crystalline. And it's not really about this egoic personality, it's something else. My ego is very different than the person that you see. So for me, the ability to put myself in a position where I am opening up to this divine being that walks with me, and I get to let their energy flow. They get to work my mind, saying the words, doing the things, writing the words, putting together the programs, doing the things. That is extremely uh, beautiful. It just feels amazing to do this. And that's the reason why I love coaching, and one of the reasons that strongly called me into coaching. And I'm sure, I know that you all feel the same way too, because I've listened to you. I've also read you. Okay, I'm reading you all in the comments, and I know that I see your artistry. That artistry is your divine being channeling through you. And you know what it feels like to be in the flow with that being, aligned, letting them flow through you. It's beautiful. That's what you want. That's what I want. That's why you want to be a coach. And when you take on when you step into the power of being a divine, fierce, and wealthy coach, you are stepping into doing that for yourself as a connection, but also doing that to serve other people. It is a tremendous gift. You could write a book, you could become a motivational speaker, you could do what I'm doing, working with people, helping them. I help them build their businesses, but you can help them do whatever it is. You can help them overcome anxiety, overcome stress. You can help them overcome burnout. You can help them overcome abandonment issues. You can help them step into their power of blah, blah, blah. You can help them do anything. You can help them deal with childbirth issues, loss, grief. You can help them deal with anything that you are called to do. And it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So let me check in and see who else is here. I've got Ju. Hey, Ju. And let's see. Ju says the main reason I want to go deep with people. Yes, that. Okay. I want to go deep with people to help them dive really deep and emerge from the ashes and let their true essence to just be. Yes. For me, it's about freedom and justice. Woo! I love that very much. Jessica says, I want to be a light to other people, being in service to others, and yeah, helping. Absolutely, 100%. I love it. Your first question was not, like, your first response was not, I want to be a coach because I'm going to get rich. Okay. Now, as a worthiness advocate for women and as a master spiritual life coach, there's something that I feel driven to do. And that is to make sure that my spiritual women are not being held down or held back by unworthiness. I am an advocate for your worth. And the Divine, Fierce, and Wealthy coaching activation, okay, this is what we're working on. We're activating the divine, fierce, and wealthy coach that's inside you. Now, this is not about, this is not a program that's about money. This challenge is not to challenge you to make $10,000 this week, okay? The challenge is for you to own your divine inheritance, for you to own your divine inheritance. What do I even mean by that? Can someone in the comments type in what y'all think I mean by divine inheritance? I'll be telling you about what I mean, okay? But what does it mean to you? I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. You are a child of God. You are not your ego. You are not your personality. You are not anyone other than divine source energy, period. And what that means is that that is the only truth. All the ego and all the stories you tell yourself, all your beliefs and all the things you see around you are a part of the illusion and a part of the joy of being a human being. Part of the joy of being a human being is that we've forgotten that we are pure light first and that our natural state is light. Our natural state is source, unconditional love and power, and the ability to create and manifest what we want. So to be a divine, fierce, and wealthy coach, the first thing you have to do is to claim your divine inheritance. Now, yesterday, we talked about the divine, fierce, and wealthy mindset. Today, we are talking about the divine, fierce, and wealthy energy system. Okay, that's what we're talking about today. Your mindset is your beliefs, thought patterns, habits, like the habits of your mind. Okay, your thinking, what you focus on. That's your mindset. And what you're thinking, what you focus on is determining your energy. What you believe determines your energy. If you believe that you are powerful, and you believe it both unconsciously and consciously, if you believe that you are powerful and the subconscious and the conscious are aligned, then you will have a very powerful experience as a divine being on earth. But if you believe you are powerful on the conscious level, but on the subconscious level, you think you're small, you're weak, and because your father abandoned you, you kind of are missing something. Okay, this is all subconscious. You don't know about it, but that's what's going on beneath the surface. Then you're having a mixed experience. You're feeling powerful sometimes, and maybe not all that powerful. You're feeling maybe like yes, as opposed to yeah, right? So what we want to do is to get the subconscious and the conscious aligned. We want them going in the same direction. We don't want consciousness going over there and subconscious going down there. Not going to work for you to be successful, not in your relationships, not in your health, and not in your divine coaching business. Okay. So what I want to do today, or over the course of this challenge, is to help you become very aware of these dynamics and to let you know that you have the power to change these things. Okay. So today we are going to be working on the energetic system. All right. And Ju says it means our true essence. Absolutely. Yeah, that's your divine inheritance is your true essence. Absolutely. And Jessica says that we are capable of having, what we are capable of having is so much more than we can comprehend. The supply is limitless. Absolutely. Absolutely. And here's the thing, y'all. Thank you for those beautiful definitions, ladies. The thing that I want you all to know, though, is that when you, and actually, here, let me say that differently. What I want you to think about is, are you making decisions on a daily basis from the place of your divine inheritance? Or are you acting like God's bastard child who can't lay claim to her father's kingdom? I just went so biblical right then. I cannot even believe I did that. I was like back in 1976 just now, y'all, okay? So I'm going to kind of say that again, not in the exact same words, but are you acting like you have a divine, that are you acting like the royalty that comes from a long line of royal people and beings that is rich and abundant and lavish? Or are you acting and making decisions like the pauper that cleans the toilets in the public houses? Okay, because some of us are treating ourselves in this way. Some of us are acting like we don't have power, we don't have resources, and we're not acting like we're royalty. So yesterday you went and you met your future self. I took you on a meditative journey. I'd love to get your feedback on the meditative journey, by the way. Can you all in the comments, if you did the meditation, would you just write me a little bit of a note and let me know how that went for you? So yesterday I took you on a meditative journey, and I invited you to meet your future self and to see the working environment and to see what she experienced, to learn from her. Sorry, you all, I just got so distracted right now. My apologies. I'm back. Excuse me. So you got an opportunity to meet with your future self and to learn how she got there. Okay, to learn about her. How did she work with her divinity to embody that divinity? How did she work with her fierceness to embody that fierceness? How did she work with her wealth to embody that wealth as the human and to create her divine coaching business? How did she do all that? That's what we explored yesterday, right? So what we're going to do today is to kind of take the information that we learned from her yesterday and to see how we can apply it into our lives now. Obviously, you know how to apply it into your life now, because you also, for home fun yesterday, you were given the assignment to write down any resistances or shortcomings that you have around your future self's divinity, fierceness, and wealth. So let me give you an example. My future self really owns her divine. She walks it, talks it, breathes it every minute of every day. She doesn't forget her divinity. It is so well integrated that even when something is challenging, something that would be challenging to me, she goes about it in a totally different way. Okay, so for my future self, her divinity is integrated with her whole being. It's integrated in her mind, it's integrated in her beliefs, and she has done the work to flesh out the subconscious sabotaging beliefs and thought patterns that were holding her or me back. Okay, so that's the difference between my future self and me. My resistance and the thing that I have to work on is that I do divinity in the morning and in the evening. I don't do divinity in the middle of the day between 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock because I've not healed what I experienced in my life between 11 o'clock a.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. Okay. You're talking, this is future self and talking to current self. All right. I love you, girl. She's saying, I love you, girl, but you have not healed that 11 to 4 wounding. Okay. I know what she's talking about, but that's what you all were supposed to do yesterday. Have that conversation with your future self where you're looking at who she is and how she does what she does. How did she become who she is? Divine, fierce, and wealthy. And then you look at yourself where you are right now and you say, well, where are you? Where am I? What do I have to do in order to do what she's doing? Okay, what do I have to change? What behaviors, what thought patterns, what beliefs, what actions, what choices do I have to change? Okay, so that was the assignment from yesterday. Now, here's the thing that we have to figure out. Because your future self is in her mind thinking the right thoughts, she's believing the right things, and she's seeing the world through this expansive, open, receptive way, okay, because that's what she has to be in order to be divine, fierce, and wealthy. We know she is open and receptive and balanced and beautiful and all these things. She's aligned with her divinity. She's walking with her divine inheritance, okay? We know that. Now, what does that mean for her in her body? We know what it means in her mindset. What does it mean for her in her body? Well, today we're going to look at 5 key energetic channels that we want to use to help us manifest and integrate. Let me say that differently. Integrate, embody, and then manifest in the world. Okay, so what 5 key energetic systems or channels do we need to use? All right, now we're going to talk about those in just a second. I'm going to just check in and see who's here and what's going on. Oh, I see. Okay, Connie, Alicia, hi, I'm happy to see you. Thank you for joining. Sure, I wasn't sure which Connie that was, but I see it's my Connie. Okay, hi, my Connie. And I'm not sure which Alicia this is, but Alicia, is this, which Alicia is this? Because I have a few Alicias as well, all right? So Alicia, you can send me a private note and let me know which Alicia you are. And if you don't know, if you're a new Alicia, you can tell me you're a new Alicia too. That would be okay. All right. So I'm just checking notes here, y'all, making sure that I am checking in. All right. And Ju says that I saw my future self and what she is doing, but most of all, I felt her energy. I felt her energy field in her heart, and she was so fearless. She just was that divine energy, just being. It was so incredible. I draw the vision in paper. Excellent. Very good, Ju. I'm happy to hear that. That's kind of how my future self is too. She's really embodying my higher self. And I do make a distinction, you all, between the future self and the higher self, because the higher self, for me, when I'm doing this kind of manifestation work, the higher self is almost too perfect. And like, I don't want to say that she can't be bothered, but there's a little bit of her that's kind of like, look, I really am above it all. And I'm like, yeah, you really are above it all. So I like to use her as my loving energy source, but I like to work with the future self because the future self shows me all the little bits and pieces of who I am. And like it knows who I am and it doesn't deny him. It can't get away from who it experienced as me because like if she's my future self, she's gone through everything I've gone through. So she gets my weird old brain. Okay. So I like working with the future self. It's very powerful. So when you can conceive of your future self, you know that you can get there because she's walked your path. Whereas your future self, I mean, your higher self has done all these different versions of yourself, like even the most pure, that's a part of who she is. And I feel a little bit removed from that in a healthy way. Okay. Anyway, all right, y'all. So let's get back into what we're going to be doing. I'm going to take you right now into a meditation because I want you to start kind of feeling into this energy. And hold on one moment here. There we go. Get that opened and jump down to day 2. There we go. I've got it all written out here. So what I'd like for you to do is just to take a little moment and start to come into your body, come into the space, relax. And what we're going to do right now is just kind of tune into the energy centers of your body. And you all are very familiar with your meridians and you're very familiar with your chakras. And today we're not going to actually work with either one of those systems. We're not going to talk about those systems. We are going to talk about like they're involved, but they're not directly involved. Okay. So kind of let go of where you think something ought to be. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's have you all request the workbook. Before we go on, let's get the workbook from Rebecca. So if you want the workbook, please type the word workbook. And Rebecca, I think on Zoom, you already put the link for us, didn't you? I think I saw that. Oh, okay. So Alicia, thank you so much for the note. Okay, got you. Yes, I know you were here yesterday. Thank you. And I saw you in our group too. So thank you for coming and joining. And you want to cultivate the magic of the universe to fulfill your path and be a vessel of light and love in the world. I like that so much. That is really precious and beautiful and divine and sweet. So yes, you are welcome here, and that is beautiful, and you are doing the right thing. You all choosing to become a spiritual life coach, I think it's the most wonderful thing you can do. There's so much love and freedom in this. Now, today's workbook is really small. It's short. Like normally I give you all a lot of homework. Normally I'm a little bit mean and I give you all lots to do. It's not that I'm mean, it's just that I love what we do. You know, I love, and I know what it takes to go deep. We can't just not go deep, y'all. Okay. So here we go, opening up the worksheet, and I'm going to share my screen, and I want you to kind of envision or to see this image and to have it in your mind as we go into this meditation. And I do love this image so much. Rebecca, you did such a great job with this, putting this together. It's really beautiful. Share screen. This is the one. This is from preview. That's the one I want. Okay, so ladies, as I said, these are not chakras, but they are energetic centers that I just want you to kind of imagine. And what we want to do is activate these energy centers in your body. And we want to use the wisdom that you gained from your future self yesterday to do this. Okay. So you have the alignment channel, which comes from the upper regions of your body, your head and higher, your face even. And then there's the self-expression channel, which is coming through the throat. Okay, so the face is a part of the self-expression channel and the throat area. And then there is the gift channel. All right, and that's coming from your heart. Okay, so that is your heart channel. Then there's this down lower region where there's the nurturing channel. Now, this nurturing channel, well, I'm going to explain all of these first, and then we'll do the meditation. All right. And then there's your birth channel, which comes from your feet. All right. So you've got these 5 energy channels, and each of these channels has a key word. The alignment channel inspires. The self-expression channel communicates. The gift channel radiates. The nurturing channel expands. The birth channel gives passage. Okay? Now, I'm going to talk about these again in more detail, but actually I'm going to hop into that right now. And I'm going to leave this image up for you because I do think it's quite a beautiful image. And I'm not going to block it, even though I've got my notes up, but I want to make sure I get my notes right. Okay. So this alignment channel, okay. And here's the point that I want, and here's why I love this image so much. There is a feeling of this woman being one woman and maybe even having kind of 2 sides, right? She's obviously a woman who's fluid and in motion. And what we're doing is we're moving from this kind of higher vibration down through the heart and through the loins and into the feet, into the lower vibrations, into the denser vibrations, not lower, like one is higher quality or better. No, just denser, more earthbound. Okay. These energy channels are how your ideas come into form. This blueprint that we're looking at is how your ideas are going to come into form. Whatever desire you want, whether it's the desire for a sandwich, okay, or it's the desire for your divine coaching business, okay? And the reason today's work is so important is because without this energetic blueprint, you cannot manifest anything of importance to you. This is a conscious connection, a conscious creative process, okay? So your divine coaching business is not going to just come out of you and you did no work. All of a sudden, you just found yourself in a divine coaching business. No way, it does not work like that, okay? So you will need to understand how you have to be in your mind and in your energy field in order to give birth to this divine coaching business, okay? Yesterday was the mind, today is the energy field. So let's talk about alignment. This alignment relates directly to the divine in the divine, fierce, and wealthy coach paradigm, all right? This alignment refers to being aligned with source energy, the realm of ideas, magic, and your higher self, okay? Your access to the divine, the Christ consciousness, the divine feminine. This is all through this alignment channel. Now, your future self relies on this active channel to receive direct communication from God, from source energy. Okay, this is the channel that must be open so that she can hear her spirit guides. This is what she did. Okay, that's how she got to where she is. Okay, this is also, okay, the way or the place where she gets the ideas for her cool classes, for her cool workshops and her retreats. All right, all the inspiration that comes from her work, that fuels her work, comes through this channel. That's why this is the inspiration channel. Okay, so you, my dear friends, need your inspiration channel open to receiving. All right, so what I need you to be asking yourself is, how do I get myself and this channel open and clear? All right. Now, the way you do that, of course, is through shadow work and through energetic practices and by meditation. We're going to go into some meditating when we're done with this section, okay? Now, for that next channel, which is the self-expression channel, we're moving here into this throat area, all right? So we're moving from this high vibration into this throat area. And this is the area that gives you the ability to express anything that inspires you. So what comes from above needs to get expressed, okay? So if you're inspired, then you need to express it. This is where that energy is coming from. So we need this clear, unblocked, all right? I'm loud as hell and I talk a lot. I clearly have the self-expression channel very open. One of the people that I love very much in the world, for whatever reason, okay, and unfortunately I can't talk to her about it because she's not receptive to it. But all of this is like this. Her throat is locked up. And when she talks, her jaw is clenched and she talks like this. And there's a lot of coughing that goes on and her voice is very soft. And when she tries to talk, she can't really get it to do. This is a blocked expression channel, okay? So you need to listen to yourself to find out if you have any blockages here. Your ability to speak up for yourself comes from here, okay? Now, those downloads that you receive through your alignment channel can be really easily expressed, given voice to, when your self-expression channel is activated and open and you're receptive. Okay. Now, your future self really needs this channel to be activated so that she can write out or express or talk out all the incredible value that her programs offer. So you have a download of a great program. You know this program is going to transform people. You need this self-expression channel opened so that you can write it down, because you have to write it down and then you have to put it into form. Like it's got to be, okay, I'm going to do this module first. I'm going to say this thing first. Next, I'm going to do that thing next. And then we're going to do that thing. And this is how I'm going to teach it and blah, blah, blah. It's all self-expression. Okay. Your future self, who's a great motivational speaker, she's a great writer. Okay. Her ability to come up with the words to write books and articles and things that inspire her audience and even to heal them, all that comes from this, okay? The key word for this channel is communication, all right? I'm gonna check in and see if you all have any questions. If you're on Zoom and you've got questions, let me know. I don't know how I lost our feed. There we go. I've got it now. Rebecca, that was the vision I had of myself yesterday, moving and dancing like that, but the dress was white. I love it. Oh my God, that's so cool. Excellent. I love synchronicities so much. I love it when spirit work. I have a new client that I just signed up today, and she said, Crystal, I knew I was in the right place because I had a dream last night that there was a monarch butterfly on my doorstep. And here we are having this conversation. And I'm like, yeah, I know what that means. I just love these beautiful stories of the divine interacting with us in beautiful ways. All right, this next channel is called the gift channel. All right. And this gift channel is going to help you be generous, lavish, and abundant with everything that you offer. So the beautiful words are going to come through the self-expression channel. All right. And you've got to take those words, though, and package them up into some kind of a beautiful offering for your people. As I said, it can be a workshop, it can be a book, it can be anything, but it's actually you doing it and then giving it. That is so important. And let me tell you all, if you all are not divine and open-hearted here, right? Meaning when you're creating, you got to create from the divine, and you got to pour the love into it. You don't want your offerings to be sparse. My students in my certification program, if they write out like little, like one word sentences, I jump on them. I'm like, that is not, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, how am I supposed to learn from this one word? You want me to figure out what you want to say? Like, they're like, you want me to go deeper? I'm like, yes, I want you to go deeper. I want you to go to the depths of your soul. Because that's where all the juice is. That's where your clients are. That's where your clients reside. And that's where they need you to touch them. So this gift channel is about really just finding any stinginess, any meanness, any unwillingness to give and to be generous and to be like giving, okay? Any resistance to that, we want to remove, all right? And here's the other thing. If as much as you give, you must also expect to receive. You must open that heart and allow the goodness of the universe to flow into you. So this channel is not just about like, oh, I have to give. No, you have to give and receive and give and receive. The key word for this channel is radiation, all right? Not chemical radiation, okay? The radiation of the heart, the radiation of the self outward, okay? Radiating, all right? But also that inward magnetism is also key for this space, okay? This is the gift channel. Now, what's important to know is that all those wonderful words that are coming through this expression channel, all those words are going to find a space of joy around this gift channel, all right? So this channel supplies the positive energy and the warm, loving feelings that your future self needs to feel really joyful, optimistic, and enthusiastic about the work that she's doing and what she's offering through her divine coaching business, because that's really important. Even though it takes a lot of work to build a divine coaching business, but it should be joyful, fun, uplifting, and pleasurable, okay? There are going to be times when it feels hard, but that should be 2% of the time. The rest of the time, it should feel like, yes, I am in my divine power. And that's what we want through this gift channel, okay? Now, the next channel is the nurturing channel. And you see that's down here in the genital creative, the genital space, right? In the sacral and root chakra areas, okay? This is all about generating and nurturing, okay? So the nurturing energy of this space is about putting into, like, what you put into your desire. So let's say that you desire to build a divine coaching business. and you've brought the idea down through the alignment channel. You've brought it in and you're giving voice to it. You're getting the words, you're getting the concepts down, and they're getting clearly like articulated through the self-expression channel. And then you're moving that business idea down into your heart, and you're just joyful, just filling it up with joy and excitement and enthusiasm. And you're telling everybody about it, and you're just radiating this incredible heat from this heart center space, okay? And then it's now moving into, I've made the decision, okay? I've made the decision to do this. And you are in the nurturing phase, okay? That's in the nurturing channel. So you have got to pour into that business. You've got to think it through. You got to make a plan. You've got to like reach out to people to get your support. You got to find, you got to buy your URL. You got to get your social network going. You have to do all the things, okay? You've got to like build it out, get your website going. Okay, get your coaching presence on. Okay, this is all about nurturing and developing this thing that was once an idea, but now we're getting ready to give birth to it. Okay, and then the final energy center, or the final channel, is the birth channel. And this is going to help you bring all of your creations into the world. So you've done all this work, you've nurtured this thing, and it's ready to be born. Now, just like a baby has to come through the birth canal in order to be born, your baby has to be born. And this is where I don't want to be too vague. Forgive me if I am. Let me know if I'm not clear. But you know how a baby has to help itself be born? That baby is not actually passive in the birth process. It has to let go and move through energetically. A lot of people don't talk about this, but energetically, that baby has to be in the alignment with the flow of gravity and the mother's uterus and the contractions that are moving it forward, releasing it into the world. It's a vibration. Some babies are not carrying that vibration of I'm ready to be born into the world. Some babies are holding back. And it's not that the baby is thinking, I don't want to come out of here. It's that it is the signature of the baby. It's an energetic signature of the personality that is about to be born into the world. You will notice that there are some women who are, in labor. They're laboring because they're trying to give birth to this. They're trying to give birth and they're working, but there's like some kind of wild resistance that's not letting it go. And I know that we do cesarean sections right now quite often, but when you are in that birthing process and you're doing it naturally, you get to see and witness the dynamic between mom and resistance, and the baby and any resistance, and the baby that's willing, but the mom is resistant. It's a beautiful, beautiful process. Well, it's the same thing for your divine coaching business and anything that you want to give birth to. If you are a woman who is in resistance to giving birth to herself, giving birth to her dreams, you hold back a little bit, you're scared, you're nervous, then this birthing channel is going to be obstructed, and it's going to be hard to give birth to your divine coaching business, okay? So part of what you've got to activate within yourself is ease. And, this is all a part of the mindset, and it's also a part of the energy, all right? And that is why I'm doing it. This last channel is really why I'm doing this, because for those of you who are maybe feeling a little bit reserved and a little afraid of going forward, what you're kind of promoting is an energy field or a vibration of hesitancy and resistance. And really, if you let go and let God, the whole thing will flow through so much more easily. And the thing is, when we are in the phase of nurturing and developing, if we are setting ourselves too rigid, if we're too rigid in the way that we're nurturing and developing, like, oh, it's 9 o'clock, I cannot go past 9 o'clock. I have to feed the baby at 9 on the dot. It's 9:01. Oh no, like if that's the attitude, then there's resistance that is being built into the energetic field of this business. So we want to activate the nurturing channel and allow the ease, to allow ourselves to build and flow with ease. And certainly this is the case with this last birthing channel, where we must let go and really let God. So sitting back and waiting until exactly the right moment, it is not okay. That is building resistance into your business, and it is obstructing the flow of your wealth and energy and your clients to you, okay? So I have given the keyword for this channel as the rite of passage. And the reason I say that is because this is where you will meet with the most obstacles and challenges. And when we look at the future self, the most obstacles and challenges come at this time because we are dealing with physical form. We're dealing with time, and we are dealing with, I need to show up on time. I need my technology to work. I need to get this out on paper. I had a last minute change. I need to figure out how to get it out. These are the physical things. Oh, my client didn't show up on time. Oh, I'm running out of money. I've got this new idea and I invested too much over here. I got to go over there. Like all these kinds of things are in the three-dimensional world of form. So this is okay, it's no longer just talking about it, thinking about it, and breathing into it, praying on it. It's now actually doing it. Okay, so this is a rite of passage. All right, y'all, I just talked a whole lot. Let me check in and see where y'all are at. Are there any comments, any questions, any concerns? Let me know. I'm checking in on Zoom to see if there are any chats. It looks like we are okay. Everybody's good. Excellent. All right, so let me get you all into the next phase. And last thing I'm going to do is just show you the simple thing I want you to do for home fun tonight. Write out your creative process using the 5 key energy channels as your guide. And what I mean by that is I simply want you to use this space to work through each one of these channels within yourself. Just asking yourself, how can I activate this channel to help me manifest my divine coaching business? How can I activate my gift channel? How can I activate this nurturing channel to help me build, to conceive and build my divine coaching business? All right, very good. I'm going to stop the screen share. And now, ladies, we're going to go into a meditation. And I just want to let you know that tomorrow, today, just another recap to show you how this is flowing. Yesterday, we did the mindset. Today, we're doing the energy field. And then tomorrow, what we're going to do is a roadmap. And tomorrow, I am going to walk you through what I have to offer so that I can help you with the development of your divine, fierce, and wealthy coach self, but also your divine coaching business. So tomorrow's a big day. It'll be fun. You'll really appreciate the roadmap because we are going to map out all the different steps you need to take in order to manifest your divine coaching business. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get started with the meditation. Okay. I do love this image, by the way, of the woman with the light, and she's got this incredible lustrous hair, and these incredible golden lights, and this beautiful brown skin, and this beautiful pink dress. Nice job, Rebecca. Really beautiful. Okay, let me close that down and get into the meditation. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, that's okay. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes and take some slow, deep breaths. And I want to invite you to start thinking about yourself in terms of your best life, living your best life, what that means to you. And whether that's having a loving family, a loving life partner, having children, and having a connection to your community, your neighbors, feeling like you belong in the place where you live, living in a beautiful home that reflects your spirit, living in a place that reflects your spirit, whether it's in the city or in the woods, whatever feels amazing to you. And of course, the opportunity for this life, one of the many opportunities for this life, is to feel powerful and like you are in control of your destiny. You are in control of your destiny. And I want you just to take a deep breath and inhale, I am powerful, and exhale, just releasing. Any resistance, just shaking it off. Inhaling, I am powerful, and exhaling any resistance, letting go. And the question that I have for you is, what if you really could determine your own destiny? What would that look like for you? So right now, I want you to open your upper channel, your alignment channel. Open that golden space of alignment. And I want you to imagine your best life as a divine, fierce, and wealthy coach who's in command of herself and her life. And you have a divine coaching business, accessing that alignment channel. And just breathing in all the ideas that are coming to you. And I want you to imagine you are at work. You're preparing your day, and you start off every day by writing something about your spiritual philosophy. And let's just say it's a blog, or it's an article that you're publishing, or maybe it's a chapter of your book. But you see yourself in your beautiful office space, and you are writing, and maybe you write by hand and on one of those cool new pads that you get to scribble in, it turns it into typed text. That's so cool. Or maybe you're just typing it into your very fancy computer. But you're spending time communing with the divine, channeling through your alignment channel, and you're expressing through the self-expression channel. So you are actually writing. and just experience what it feels like to be writing and letting spirit flow through you. It feels good. You got something in your mind that you are writing, and the ideas are just flowing through you. You are laying it down with clarity. Oh, it feels so nice. Your fingers can't even type as fast as the words are coming through. You're going to spell check it later. You'll fix the grammar later. You don't have to worry about it. Grammarly will fix the grammar. Or your professional proofreader will fix it for you. You just have to get the ideas out. How does that feel to be so aligned, expressing spirit? Now, as you come to the finishing of this chapter or this blog that you've written, you're going to share it. Okay, let's say that this is something that's ready to be shared now, right? I want you to have the experience of, let's say that it's a blog that you have. I want you to have the experience of popping it onto your website. Just kind of imagine yourself doing that. And don't worry if you don't know how to do that. Just believe me, all you have to do is say, put it on the website, okay? Just imagine sending that energy out. I'm going to put this on my website. I'm going to put this on Facebook. I'm going to put it on Instagram. I have a beautiful image that I've created to go along with it. Maybe that image is something that you put together in Canva, like Rebecca created that gorgeous image. Or maybe it's a picture of you and you're just sitting there being fucking awesome. And it just happens to go really well with your blog. And you're like, this is what I'm giving. Okay. How fun is that to have created something that is helpful? Okay. You put your spiritual philosophy out there. You put your heart out there. You've got your mind in it, and it is gorgeous. You've created a beautiful document and you're sharing it, and people are downloading it. Oh, she just sent me I just got my email. I love these emails. Every time she puts those pictures in, I love it. Oh, and she's talking about, living from your heart, or she's talking about traveling, or she's talking about, oh, she's written something that's touched my soul, my inner child. Oh, I feel like I want to nurture my inner child. Oh, and she's given me these cool tips on how to do that, So awesome. Imagine your stuff being read or seen by your audience. Let me tell you something. It is so cool. It is so cool. Just breathe that in, because you will be that woman. You want to do it. You are the commander of your destiny. You will create, and it will be read and appreciated. And just breathe it in. Enjoy. And this is in your gift channel. I want you to just shower that offering with love and feel how good it feels for you to be doing that. Your vibration is so high right now. You are a vibrational match to your successful future self. And that's all you need. And just bringing your awareness into that nurturing channel, which is located like in your loins, right? Your pelvis. Just imagine now that you want to develop your business some more. And so for right now, I love doing all that creative feeling stuff, but let's also remember that part of our work is about doing some masculine stuff, like organizing a class, for example, or even looking at some spreadsheets and understanding, learning something about our business, right? Learning something about our business statistics or its outputs. I don't want you to get bogged down in exactly what you're doing here because it's not necessary. But what I want you to do is to understand that you can learn how to run every aspect of your business. And thank God, online solopreneur businesses are really easy to learn how to run and to operate. So what I want you to do right now is just imagine yourself sitting at your desk, handling some business, maybe some administrative stuff, okay? And maybe you're going to send off some emails to people that you want to collaborate with, okay? So you're going to just, oh yeah, I want to do a workshop with you, and I'm going to be doing this summit, so I need to have these things prepared. And this is what I want to talk about at the summit, So you're being a little bit more on the administrative side of things. And just see what that feels like. Your energy has shifted, but you're still channeling. Keep in mind, you're still a divine being. God is still with you, working through you. And just understand that you have clarity, you have knowing, you know what to do. The universe is handling most of this stuff. And you're just taking your responsibility and going down your to-do list, relaxing, sipping on a cup of tea, and just taking a deep breath and allowing yourself to relax into being a divine entrepreneur. You can do this, and you can make it fun. One of the beautiful things about working for yourself is that you're in control of the music. Sometimes you work in office environments and there's no music, or you work in some office environments and it's the same old playlist over and over again. Yeah, you don't have to deal with that. You get to put on whatever you want. And it is so cool to do things, that are administrative while some good old, something with a fantastic beat is playing in the background. It feels good. And you have that power. And now it's time to move into the final channel, which is the birth channel. And this is about really being in your business, right? So what I want you to do is to imagine yourself at your desk again, okay? And you look at your calendar online, or you can have your calendar on your wall, and you see that it's time for you to do your live stream with your group. No, actually, let's not do a live stream. Let's do a class. These are people who have enrolled in your class. That's what we really want here. So it's exactly 1 minute before you need to meet with your students. So you pull up your notes for the day. You make sure that you've got your fresh pot of tea there. You look in your little compact and you see your lipstick looks good, so you're ready to go. And you turn on Zoom, and you've got it there, and you're waiting for your students to arrive, and you hear ding, 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 ding. And you have it set where you can see the gallery, so you see everybody, and it's you at the top, and you've got Gloria over here, and you got Connie over there, and you got Alicia, and you got Ju, and you got Kim, and you've got everybody here. Jessica's here, blah, 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 and they're all sitting there, and everybody's happy and excited about what you're about to talk about today. You created a program, and all these people are like, what are we doing? We like what we did. We like what we did last week. We want to do it again this week. What are we doing today? You told us to do some homework. We did our homework. We got it. Let me tell you what I did. Crystalline, can I tell you what I did? The best. It's a good feeling. Everyone is talking about how they're growing and how they're changing. They're developing using the tools that you gave them. How does that feel? It should feel really good. Very gently, we are coming to the end of our meditation. Okay, we are at the end. I want you to very gently open your eyes, come back into the space. Your job and your home fun is to understand that everything that I've just told you is real. It's a real thing that exists. And I'm inviting you into that. I'm inviting you into the opportunity to create this for yourself. But it doesn't matter how many invitations I extend to you if you aren't allowing that energy to flow. So if you're not allowing your mindset to improve, okay, and you're not letting the energy flow, we can't give birth. We can't even begin to get started. All right. Now, you don't have to be perfect to start your business. You just have to be willing to do the work. As a matter of fact, the first 3 months of working with me are about getting out of your own way and doing the healing so that you can move forward in the work. Okay. So for today, you all, just allow yourselves to enjoy this process. Enjoy the feelings of being open and the visualization. And what I want you to do on that last page, again, for the home fund, just do what you can to visualize and see where you are with these channels in your energetic field. Okay. All right. So that's all I have to say. We'll be back here again tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you then. All right. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy these happy feelings, everybody. And I'll see you all I'll see you all tomorrow. All right. Okay. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.